Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the We're Going 5 podcast, powered by TSH Tennis. Speaking of We're Going 5, boy, oh boy, do we have matches that went the distance in the first round of the Aussie Open. We're going to talk about it all, but first off, I am Yusuf.
Hi, I'm Ismail.
Hey guys, I'm Haroon.
So many amazing matches in the first 3 days of the Australian Open. And as we promised, we are back after every round to recap what in the world went down. And we have the top dogs that went and played their matches, and most of them, I would say all of them, got through them. But in convincing fashion, that's up for debate. Let's see what you guys have to say. But Ismail, first off, the person that we need to talk about is the guy that you have winning this entire thing, Novak Djokovic. What did you see after his win over Pedro Martinez in the first round?
He looked amazing. He looked like he was flying. He looks lighter than ever. I feel like he gained a step. He didn't lose a step. He looks light. The forehand was firing. Honestly, I love how he looks.
Haroon.
Fully agree. I was like, wow, Djokovic is light. He has that pop on that forehand, the serve. Pedro Martinez talking about serve. Awesome stuff.
It was absolutely spectacular what I saw from Novak Djokovic first round. That's the Novak that we've been dying to see. And he looks healthy, and I hope it continues. But he's playing that aggressive tennis. He's smacking the ball. He's serving amazingly, Ismail.
Yeah.
Your pick looks very, very good right now.
It was the perfect first round match because Pedro Martinez, he can wipe the floor with him with all due respect. It's striking practice. And it's exactly what he needs to tune up and get ready for the big showdowns with Sinner and Alcaraz.
But also, guys, made history on his way, huh? Now 100+ wins at 3 of the 4 Grand Slams.
A century of wins.
Century of wins. Hold on. There's no one in history that has over 75 wins at every Grand Slam. He has that. He's now going for 100 at every single one.
He's going to do it at the US Open this year.
Not this year. It's going to take probably 2 years.
I don't know. I think he can get it this year.
I think he can't get mathematically.
He's a 95, if I understand correctly. That means he needs 5 wins.
Oh, okay.
Semi.
Well, we'll see. Well, Novak Djokovic looking sensational, but the guy that I have winning the entire tournament, Carlos Alcaraz. Haroon, what did you think of him in that first round win against Adam Walton?
It's good. Adam Walton was hanging a bit, and he had him on the ropes a bit sometimes. I wouldn't say convincing, but he's through, and I think he's building up.
Yeah, I felt he got bored in that match. Adam Walton's not supposed to hang. First set looked good. Second set, he played with his foot too much. He lost focus, I think. Third set, he got back on it. He's not supposed to have Adam Walton take more than 3 games a set, in my opinion. But okay, he's warming up. At least he didn't waste a set.
Yeah. He was rusty, and you're playing an Aussie in their home crowd, but he was able to take care of business. Was it the most convincing, like Haroon said? No, it was not the most convincing. But, the most important thing is that you don't drop sets and you get through that first week safe and sound. Yeah. Federer always says that, so that's what he did.
Yeah, I never felt like he lost control, even though he was dipping a little bit in that second set. It felt like he was miles and miles ahead of Walton in every single aspect. But it was just... lack of focus at some moments.
You would think that the old version of Carlos Alcaraz would probably drop a set, in that circumstance, but that's not the Carlos Alcaraz that we have in front of us now.
No, he's a giant now.
Well, Haroon, your boy, the one and only, the 2-time back-to-back champion.
Italian stallion.
Yannick Sinner.
I love what I'm seeing. Nobody can hang with my boy. I think he's looking great. I think he's only going to improve. I love what I'm seeing.
Ismail, 15 consecutive wins now, and like you said no one's going to take more than 3 games in that first round match, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I told you it's going to be violence. Hugo Gaston doesn't stand a chance. He doesn't belong with all due respect. He can't stay. He can't hang. He's just too small. He's not strong enough. Doesn't serve good enough. He doesn't have enough variety. He can't mess with Sinner, and so Sinner did what he needs to do: crush.
Yeah, he was absolutely. He was clinical. And, I was going to say Novak Djokovic was by far the best looking in the first round, but Yannick Sinner is right there with him. Both of them looked amazing in the first round. But Haroon, we had a very interesting first round matchup with Sasha Zverev and Gabriel Diallo. We all had Sasha winning it in the end, but Gabriel did take a set. He did force him to work a bit. Your thoughts on Sasha in that first round win?
Yeah, it's like he said, he doesn't need 50 coaches or all of Germany to tell him that he needs to play more aggressive. He found that out and he won. It's a tricky match, but yeah, Zverev is through.
Tough ones, man, in the first round, but he made sure to take care of business.
That was also the first day of the tournament, and then you have the nerves working, and first set went to a tie break. He lost it, but then he took care of business. All I want to see from Sasha in these first 4 rounds is not going 5. Like, 4 sets is fine. I don't want to see 5 for him.
Yeah, interesting match next round against Muller, but more about Muller in a bit. Then, Ismail, how about the one and only Sasha Bublik? Your thoughts on his win in that first round?
Oh my God, what a level. It was an effortless demolition of Jensen Brooksby. I thought this was 5 because Brooksby is a problem. Sasha looked fitter. He was absolutely crushing the ball from the forehand and backhand. Serve was crisp, drop shots. He put a complete performance. I don't even know if he can replicate that well of a performance, but he started off the season really well. This looks like it's his level now. It was very, very impressive.
Yeah, Haroon, your thoughts?
Arguably the best performance in round 1, by the way. That was a great win against Jensen Brooksby, who is also a very tricky player, and he doesn't care about the season or anything, and he plays great. So hats off to Bublik here for being consistent and showing us that he's a top 10 player.
Sometimes, Haroon, you look at certain players and you're like, okay, they're operating on a different level right now. Sasha Bublik looks like the top 10 player that we expected him to be. He's taken it to the next level. He's looking amazing. One of the, like you said, Smite, one of the most impressive wins in the first round. Maybe the most impressive, arguably, but definitely, he's right up there with the people that impressed me the most. So really happy with what Sasha was able to do to a tough Brooksby in round 1. Haroon, Daniil Medvedev was able to take care of business. Thoughts on him?
Yeah, you're high on Medvedev, huh? And actually, it's a good, solid win. I think that he's starting to build momentum with confidence and consistency there. So it was a solid win, but I don't know if he can hold it up and if somebody even better comes up next round. So we'll see.
Ismail?
Very solid. He's starting off the season very well. No losses so far in 26. He's looking amazing. He's looking fit. I love it for him, Yusuf.
No. I told you guys, I expect this to be the comeback year of Daniil Medvedev, and that's exactly what's been going down. And he's going to continue it. I expect a very, very, very impressive run at this Australian Open. How far? Let's wait and see. But a great start because, you know, he had to wait 3 Grand Slams to get another win at the Grand Slam. So he had a tough time. Here he is back in momentum. Well, Ismail, big boy Benny Shelton also had a very tough match in the first round. Ugo Humbert, that's not supposed to be a round 1 match, especially if you're inside the top 10 seeds. That was one. He took care of business in straights. We predicted that, me and Haroon. You thought it was going to go longer, but your thoughts?
Well, I still had big boy Benny Schultz winning over Humbert, of course. And Humbert also coming off a great a warm-up tournament. And
made it to the final.
Big boy Benny Schultz is just built for the moment. He does not fear anyone. He does not fear the moment. You know, in the biggest stages, he's going to shine. Yeah. He crushed Humbert today. He was better in every aspect, I would say, even though the score is close. And he was winning the rallies from the back, showing good serve and volley, attacking forward. Benny Boy Schultz integrating the slice, mixing up his variability. Love what I saw from today. Watch out.
Haroon, Benny Schultz. How's he
I
looking?
love it. I love it, by the way. Hats off to big boy Benny Schultz. He's not supposed to take down Humbert in straights like that. I don't know. Humbert was also playing great in the end of 2025 as well. So, like, this is a very tough first round match, but big boy Benny Schultz handled it well. Like you said, Smile, he doesn't lose anymore in early rounds. So hats off to big boy Benny Schultz.
Big boy Benny boy Schultz is an absolute superstar. And whenever I get to say that, I am going to say he is a superstar in this game. And he rises up to the occasion. And, you know, you could say he doesn't have the momentum because he lost early when in Auckland. And Humbert went all the way to a final, lost to Mahach. But when you get to the big stages, Ben Shelton rises. And I love that he is an absolutely confident human being when it comes to playing tennis. That match point, he just went in. He's not going to wait for a mistake. He went in, that forehand winner, crushed it. That's the superstar within him. And he continues to show us why we see him in the light that we see him in. Amazing from him in that first round. I expect a deep run.
Ben Shelton is an absolute alpha.
Yeah, he is.
He is an alpha.
Sorry, there are like a few players that when the Grand Slam starts, you're like, okay, it's going to be completely different than whatever we saw the few tournaments before. He did that in Wimbledon. He's doing that again now. And we see it every single time. We saw it in Roland Garros also.
Yeah, even though it wasn't his surface, clay, still guaranteed court.
Let's go, baby.
He's there. He's built.
Rise up.
He rises up. I'm amazed by how he does it.
Yeah.
We also had some shocking upsets in round one. We always do. Yusuf, your boy Cobolli going down round one. You had him as a dark horse. What happened?
First day. First of all, anyone who had a bracket was probably ruined in the first few hours of the tournament because of Flavio Cobolli. TSH Jimmy, I know that his bracket was ruined completely. It's like I did not see this coming. I had Cobolli going so far in this tournament. He was my dark horse. Insane. Arthur Ferry made me look like he was Carlos Alcaraz for a bit there. I didn't understand what was going on. But Cobolli seemed like he had stomach problems. Something was wrong. And also something to keep in mind in Australia, the heat. The heat. These young players, they're not used to the heat. We remember a few years ago, Rafa, I think, lost like 8 pounds in one single match from the heat. Can you withstand? Can you suffer? Fabio Cobolli could not. Arthur Ferry into the second round.
I mean, you would expect Cobolli, the Italian, to withstand and the British
but
to
it's,
fold.
but it's I don't.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Ferry coming from the quali, so he played a few matches.
Impressive.
I was shocked, guys. I was shocked. Like, Cobolli doesn't lose these types of matches, especially when we saw him in the Davis Cup. It was unreal. He's a great, tough player to beat. But yeah, losing like this, it was a huge upset in my opinion.
It was wild, Yusuf. I did not see that one coming at all. Sad for him because he built great momentum with the Davis Cup last year.
Yeah.
However, arguably the biggest upset of round one. Haroon, your top 5 player. João Fonseca losing to Elliot Spizzirri round one the way he did. What was that?
That was unbelievable. That was crazy. Hats off to Elliot. That's really such a big win. I was expecting Fonseca to go out guns blazing to really make a big splash here in 2026. I was trying to shove away these injury reports and all the things that he's not ready. Thought he was going to come clean. I'm upset. I'm not going to bet on Fonseca anymore until he shows me something new. And this is really depressing.
Yusuf, are you off? Are you off the bandwagon that quick?
Off the bandwagon. Love is blind sometimes. And what we did not see is the fact that he didn't play the first 2 tournaments of the season. This is not Novak Djokovic where he can miss tournaments and go into a slam and win. You're a young player. You need the reps. He didn't get the reps. He did not look like himself this match. While I'm watching, I'm like, there's no way he should be out there. Like, you should have withdrawn. It looks like you're not in form. And you got the bad loss, and it hurts the confidence. You know, Smail, especially you're a young player. I am not going anywhere. João Fonseca is going to be a superstar. This was a tough loss. I think he shouldn't have played, but he was not himself. So hats off to Elliot Spizzirri, but João Fonseca wasn't himself.
Yusuf, I 100% agree. João Fonseca from the get-go, it just looked like he was completely off. Like, he's clearly dealing with something that's affecting his movement. It's affecting his consistency.
Chronic back injuries.
And it's affecting his power. Like, it was a really big problem. I want to give him credit for actually going out and fighting and not withdrawing. You could tell from the get-go he was not there. He was not there, but he did not retire. He fell on his sword. I'm giving my boy João the flowers he deserves because he fell on it. Elliot played an amazing match, but he honestly looked like Prive Novak playing against João today because João was just playing max defense. It was not him. There were brief moments. João, clearly he is severely debilitated on the court today. A mix of fitness issues and the injury, I think, for sure.
Haroon, just when you think there's no way he can glaze João Fonseca from a match, and he found a way.
That's way too much glaze.
Hats off to you for finding a way to glaze João Fonseca after a match that
way too much
there's
glaze.
no reason for him.
He did not belong on that court today. Elliot was dominating, and you could see João was not there.
Yeah.
However, last big upset I think we need to mention, Yusuf, Yuri Lehecka losing to Gia in round one. What was that?
Lehecka is one of those players that when it comes to the Australian Open, he finds his form. He's been to the 4th round many times. We saw him made all the way there to only lost to the GOAT Novak Djokovic last year. Like, This shouldn't have happened.
He beat Felix also one year.
Big shock.
Yeah, like it's sad. Haroon, what did you see?
No, like Lehecka just keeps on giving us knives in the stomach. knives. We want to believe in Lehecka. We want to believe in these guys. What in the world is wrong with him? Come on, man. Come on. Like, come on, Lehecka. Come on.
Yusuf, yeah, I mean, I agree. I didn't have him going deep, but I didn't have him losing round 1. I honestly didn't have him losing round 1. But hey, Lehecka, yes, he's been letting us down some in these big tournaments at times. All right, last but not least, Yusuf.
Yep.
Felix Auger Aliassime gone.
Yep.
Round 1.
Yep.
World number 5 at the end of last year. What in the world happened?
Looks like he withdrew from his match after three sets. Looks like something's up. But
didn't fall on his sword like my boy Wowjow though, did he?
He did not fall on his
soft,
sword.
just easy glaze.
But Haroon, I told you. You told me I hate that pick. I told you I don't feel something about Felix, and my thoughts, my intuition led me into the right direction. I did not.
He withdrew. He got injured though. He got injured. That he didn't get the chance. He got injured.
It's not injury. It's sickness, something. But he wasn't right. He's gone. But I expected it to be
sickness.
gone.
Something happened. It's not fair and square. And I choose to believe that this is new Felix. Felix is ready to take down anybody. But this is it just wasn't his time. This wasn't his time.
Yusuf, I want to give you credit because you had him going home early.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm still not able to believe in Felix because you end up with these unexpected, early exits, and
it happens to the best of us, guys.
He's not consistent enough, Felix, yet, and so
come on, like
it's hard.
He got sick or injured or whatever.
Yeah, it's tough luck.
Come on, man. It happens to the best of us. Well, enough with this negativity. Let's talk about some feel-good stories. We had Stanislas Wawrinka winning in 4 against Laszlo Djere in round 1. What did you think about that? What do you think about that, Yusuf?
Absolutely sensational. This is his last Australian Open. Stan the man is an absolute legend. And the fact that he was able to take down Laszlo Djere, by the way, who I have so much respect for, his story is amazing. The way he's able to fight through adversity in his entire life. But Stanislas Wawrinka, another round, another day, we get to see that beautiful tennis being played. He has another chance next round because he plays Gia, sorry if I don't pronounce the name, qualifier. So Stanislas Wawrinka, absolutely loved it. Want to see more. He's not going home just yet.
I love it. I love these magical runs to end your career. I love that he takes a wild card and then validates that decision and wins a match to move forward. Yeah. Give me more Steny. I can't get enough. That one-handed backhand needs to be put in the Louvre.
that video that we posted out about Wolf of Wall Street, that he's not leaving, and I was like, that's Stanislas on tour. That was such a funny one there. And I love Stanislas, man. I love him on tour. I want him as long as possible. I love that beautiful backhand. Well, we have also a crazy story where Marin Cilic took down Daniel Altmaier 6-love, 7-6. Your thoughts, Smail?
I can't believe Marin Cilic served a double bagel to Altmaier, who, by the way, last we saw him, he was having a nice Asian swing, wasn't he? He was looking like he was relatively in form. I was like, what's going on here? Yeah. Very impressive from Marin Cilic. Another one of those older guys who just continues to shine. Yusuf, I love it.
One of the most underrated players in tennis history, by the way, Marin Cilic, because he really is that great of a player. And as we talk about Novak and we talk about Stan, he's 39, I think, right now.
Yeah.
And he's still doing this at this age. And he also can go far. Marin Cilic is an absolute star, a legend in this game. And to see him do what he's doing, 6-love, 6 double bagel, awesome stuff by Marin Cilic.
Crazy. And this is also Daniel Altmaier, somebody who beat Sinner in RG. Remember that amazing, crazy match where they beat Sinner? So this is a guy that knows how to take down big players, but Cilic wasn't having it. He took him down easy. Well, guys, another amazing story here, which was feel good for quite some time, and then it started to not be so feel good. Venus Williams was so close to pulling off a great win. What do you think about that, Yusuf?
I'm like, first of all, there's no way. Like, she's going to play. It's going to be fun. She's going to lose in 2 sets. She's 45 years old. That's the only thing, the same thing to believe. And you're playing against Olga Danilovic, who is capable of beating the top players in the world. And then all of a sudden, she's up in the final set, 4-love. But gas ran out, and hats off to Danilovic to be able to fight through the adversity, fight through the crowd, fight against a legend who she definitely looks up to, and to get the win. But Venus Williams, what an inspiration to be doing this at 45 years old. Like, I can't imagine it. It really is spectacular what she's done.
Crazy.
I couldn't believe it. She was crushing the ball. Like, Olga was getting outplayed for much of that match. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way. She's not playing. Like, and she was crushing the forehand. She was winning the rallies. And I was like, what is this? That was so impressive. I loved seeing it, honestly. I honestly wish she would have won because she deserved it to a large extent. Yeah. But, hey, that's how tennis goes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I love a great comeback, guys. Being down 4-love in the final set. But also Venus Williams playing at 45. That's unbelievable. We have a bunch of these old guys. We have Venus Williams, Cilic, and Wawrinka coming up with amazing levels on the Australian Open at an older age. So love to see it, guys. Lots of feel-good stories here.
Absolutely sensational. Well, speaking of older players, guess what? We have probably the craziest comeback of the first round that happened.
Wild.
And the person that was able to do it was the 37-year-old Laura Siegmund from Germany. She was able to come back from 6-love, 5-2, 30-15 down Harun against Samsonova to win the match. 7-5, 6-4, moving on to the second round. Absolutely mind-blowing. Smite, what were your thoughts when you saw this?
You know, Laura has a great track record at Grand Slams, and she's always upsetting top players. But I've never seen this from her. 6-love, 5-2 down, 30-15 down.
That's done. You're done. You're 2
She's
points
cooked.
away.
It's over. It's over. Why even believe?
Oh my God.
Amazing comeback. Comeback of the year by far right now.
Well, clearly.
It's like she was arm wrestling her. And she's right down, and then she pulls it back up. And wow, what's an amazing, like, no words to describe. That's absolutely unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable.
Oh my God, that was so. But guys, you know, she was able to get over the hump. But we have people that went 5. They went the distance. Some gladiator battles went down. So let's talk about our We're Going 5 favorites from the first round. Smail, Alex Michelsen, losing to Carreno Khachanov in 5 amazing sets. We all said Michelsen, but this was an amazing match. Your thoughts, Smite, on what went down?
Yusuf, I told you guys this match is going 5. It had 5 written all over it. They're both 2 dogs, 2 fiery competitive players. No clear weakness in either of them's games. Both resilient. It's a shame this was a round 1 match.
Shame.
Because the winner is definitely going to play Sinner in the round of 16. And I'm upset for both of them, and I'm upset for Alex to have to go out early. Big fan of him. Khachanov deserved. What an amazing fighter.
Yeah, Harun, your thoughts on that match?
Khachanov loves 5. He loves 5. And I was...
He loves 5.
Michelsen was close. Come on. Yeah, but that was an absolute grudge match. Beast, like grinder. They're both really beasts playing. It'll have so much endurance. So huge respect for the both of them. But Michelsen wasn't able to turn it down.
Yeah, no, 2 things. Carreno Khachanov is an extremely underrated player on the men's tour, and Alex Michelsen is going to be a superstar. And the fact that these guys played round 1, it was an absolute shame. I told you guys in the preview episode, this is such a bad matchup. Like, we shouldn't have that in round 1. We should not. But, you know, we did, so we got a treat, but Alex Michelsen's gone, and hate to see that. But Carreno Khachanov, clearly, he was able to use his experience and get over the hump. So hats off to him, Karen. An absolute baller. Another one, guys, that went the distance. Alexei Popyrin against Alexander Muller. Oh my God, 5 sets went all the way to a final set super tiebreak, Harun. But Muller was able to get over the hump in that tiebreak against the Aussie. Your thoughts on that match?
Absolutely amazing. Guys, I am such a big fan of Alexander Muller, but also we're fans of Poppy. Like, that amazing match. It went the distance. Tiebreak in the end. It was also punch. Muller was almost out of it. Popyrin pushed it to a tiebreak. Like, it was so close. A few points and he's done. But Alexander Muller, what an amazing mentality that this guy has. He's so underrated. Amazing match. He took down Aussie in front of his crowd. on the biggest of stages. Come on, man. What an amazing match.
He was 5-3 down smiling in the final set with an Aussie playing with the Aussie crowd, a Masters champion. He was able to get over it.
You know, Alexander Muller is just built for taking down players in their home crowd. He did it against Poppy. He did it against Wawrinka in Brazil. Yep. And there's nothing I love more than a fifth set, 10-point final set tiebreak.
Oh.
My favorite thing in tennis, Alexander Muller, you just earned your stripes, my friend. Amazing.
Yeah, I think Muller is one of those players like no one wants to face early on.
Nobody.
No one wants to face anytime. And he should be going up the ranks. Hopefully he'll be seated at a slam sometime soon. But the way he was able to win this one against Papyri, who loves to use the crowd, by the way, and get them behind him. And the Aussies, we know what they're like, but he was able to get over it. He is a mental giant, Harun. Really. I really believe that Alexander Muller is one of those guys that I'm like, he's mentally super strong.
Amazing.
Well, guys, another player that had some tough times in this tournament, Jakub Mensik, but he was able to get over Pablo Carreno Busta in 5 sets to move into the second round. He was on the ropes, Ismail, but he got the job done. Your thoughts on him?
Yeah, you know, I thought PCB, it looks like he's making his comeback moment here on tour.
2 sets to 1 up.
2 sets to 1 up, and he got to the fourth set tiebreak. I'm like, this is the moment.
Yeah.
And Jakub was just more clutch. He just went for it. Jakub, you know, he had his fair share of, shall I say, chokes last year. Yeah. So he made up for it. Jakub's coming. He has no weaknesses other than mentally he just needs to stabilize. Yeah. And Pablo couldn't take advantage. Shame for him, but Jakub deserves to go through.
Arun, Mensik's win. Thoughts?
Guys, Jakub Mensik is an absolute beast. We were having doubts about him. Also, these Czech guys sometimes a little bit shaky, but hats off to him. Taking out PCB, a seasoned player, by the way. PCB, like he's trying to he's not playing for, he's playing for guts and glory. So we have to give it off to him. And Mensik, what an amazing player.
When you're a young player, you need these wins. You need to get those on your resume, and this was a really big win for him. Jakub Mensik, he was going for it, by the way. 85 winners, 79 unforced errors. He was going for his shots. He was able to get over the hump. He has a nice path going forward. Let's see what he does. But Mensik, a great win for him because he's young, and we expect him to come.
I love that stat, Yusuf, and it tells you he was going for it. And I think it has to do with the last couple slams when him losing from 2 sets up and then losing in the 5th, obviously. And this time he just let it rip. Yep. He left nothing. He held nothing back.
Yeah, a deserving win by him. Well, last but not least, the one, the only learner, the burner, Tien, going up against Marcus Giron. 2 Californians going up. He was able to get over the hump. He was almost out. Smile, your thoughts on Tien?
Lerner the burner is built for the grind. You think he fears a 5-set battle? You think he fears a 5th set that needs stamina and energy going into the 5th?
Nope.
Not Lerner the burner. He's beaten Medvedev, a 2-time finalist in Australia in a 5th set.
And a Grand Slam winner.
In a final set tiebreak. He fears no one. Lerner the burner. Marcus Giron with amazing form, and yet he's still downed him. Yusuf, amazing win for Lerner.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Like, how much more respect can you have for this young superstar in Lerner? Lerner is just, he's like, you only see him small, you don't see big flashy things, but the guy has a plethora of abilities, and just his mentality is amazing. Guys, man, this is so much respect for this guy.
He's awesome.
Lerner the burner, Tien, by the way, came back from 2 sets to 1 down and a breakdown, okay? But you know how I just said Jakub Mensik needs those wins? Lerner Tien has them. He's had them since last year. and he just continues to add them to his resume. Lerner the burner Tien does not fear anyone, and he does not care about the heat. He doesn't care about going 5. He is going to take you to the cleaners. And he's going to come out with his hair perfectly flowing, and he's going to get that win, and he's going to be so chill, and I'm just a California boy. But he's an assassin. He did that again. He was able to get over Marcus Giron. And going forward, I told you I expect a deep run from him. I told you guys he's going to go further than Joao Fonseca. And by winning this
You're
match,
right about
that's
that
what's
one.
going to happen. Yeah. And you said that too, Arun. And let's see what goes down in the coming rounds for him. A possible round 3 matchup with Daniil Medvedev.
Oof. The best rivalry in tennis.
Second to best.
Round 3?
I believe so. Round 3.
No, not round 3. Not round 3. Because round 3 he was gonna have Felix Auger and he was gonna clean Felix Auger.
That means round 4.
Round 4.
Round 4 because Felix won. Bye.
Yeah. So it's a potential round 4.
Yes.
Well, time to talk about where we were right and where we were wrong.
Yeah.
We did make a lot of picks in round 1. We did some picks about dark horse as well.
Yes.
Guys, we all had Zverev beating Diallo despite the danger we thought. TSA's Jimmy did not, though. He had Diallo upsetting. Bublik, we all had him beating Brooksby in 3. We were right on that one.
I did have the sets on those. If you want to give me credit, go ahead.
You got credit for that one. Yusuf, you and Haroon
Yeah.
both had Maruchan taking down Rinderknecht.
Yep.
I was wrong on that one. And for me, I had Rinderknecht. I thought he would do it.
Yep.
We all had Benny Boy Schultz winning against Humbert.
Yep.
Actually, we all predicted Alex Michelsen to beat Khachanov. We were all wrong.
The unanimous curse. It worked
Unanimous
for
curse.
this one,
However, TSA's Jimmy had it right. Good job, Jimmy. Well done on that one. Hercatch. Actually, me and you, Yusuf, we had Zizou.
Yeah.
Haroon, congrats. You had Hubi.
The most talented player.
The
It pays off.
potential. The
It pays
potential.
off.
It pays off to be delusional, my brother.
Well done. Well done.
Well done.
Yusuf, you whiffed 1,000,000% on your dark horse. Because Cobolli was night-night after the first couple hours. You were wrong there. However, where you were right,
Yes.
you did have Felix Auger Aliassime taking the first flight home. So well done on that. I actually think you get some credit there as well.
Thank you.
Last but not least, Haroon, you had Wow Zhao as your 4th favorite.
And I'm not
he
upset.
left after round 1.
And I'm not upset.
I'm with you though because I thought Wow Zhao was going to do something. I had him going further than Lerner the burner, and he did not. So I whiffed with you there, brother.
I'm
However,
not upset.
Wow Zhao, salute.
Who doesn't want to support Wow Zhao? Who doesn't want to support young superstar like Wow Zhao?
Nobody, and Wow Zhao deserves his credit because he fell on his sword.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where we were right and where we were wrong.
And you have a chance to add more to the right or more to the wrong. Let's get into our spicy second round predictions.
Let's do it.
Let's do some rapid fire here with these matches that we absolutely loved. We would have loved more, but these are the ones that we have now. Ismail, Lorenzo Musetti up against Lorenzo Sonego. Who wins this one?
Yusuf, this is a fiery battle because these guys are close friends and they know each other very well. However, I have Musetti taking down Lorenzo Sonego in 4 sets because they know each other.
Haroon.
Tough one. Okay, I'm going Musetti. Musetti is going to win this one in 4 as well.
I have
Nice.
Musetti winning this one in 3.
Straight?
Yes.
Sonego didn't drop a set first round, by the way.
Okay, good for him. How about this, Haroon? Cilic against Shapovalov. Who wins?
Oh no, I'm going for Cilic here. Cilic here, by the way, big time guy, big time player. Cilic in straights.
Ismail.
Wow. Denis Shapov down Dijing Bu in straights, but I like Cilic as well.
No.
I like his experience. Former finals. Give me Cilic in 4.
I'm sorry. I think this is where Marin Cilic's run ends. Denis Shapovalov wins in 4 sets. How will Ismail? Jaume Munar against Casper Ruud. Who wins?
Oh, this is a spicy one. That's even if he plays, if Casper Ruud's wife doesn't go into labor. But I'm taking Casper Ruud. I think he likes playing Jaume Munar. I prefer his mental toughness. Give me Casper Ruud in 4.
Haroon.
This battle happened before and it's going to happen again. But I'm backing my boy Casper Ruud. I think Casper Ruud proved to everybody that he is a big time player. Even he came after and proved himself after he lost to Roger in that tiebreak, Roger Federer in that tiebreak. So I'm going for Casper Ruud in 3 sets.
To prevent the unanimous curse, I'm going to go Jaume Munar wins this one in 5 sets.
5? Wow.
I'm protecting Casper here.
Thank you for protecting
But
me.
how about this one? An amazing match. Haroon. Maria Sakkari up against Mira Andreeva. Who wins it?
The Maria Sakkari that had the best shot in tennis probably in the whole tournament of the maybe of the year even. That was an amazing shot that she hit of her return. But I'm going for Andreeva here. I like Andreeva more. I think Andreeva is going to win in a tight 3-set battle.
Ismail.
Yusuf, Andreeva looked very shaky against Donna Vekic in round 1. Sakkari looked amazing in round 1. I'm going with Sakkari, even though Andreeva is a potential Hall of Famer. I have Sakkari. I think she's in better form right now. In 3 sets.
Oh my God. I have Mira Andreeva winning this one in straight sets. She's looking amazing. That comeback win against Vekic, special stuff. Mira Andreeva wins this one in straights.
Let's see.
Guys, the man, the myth, the legend. We want to talk about one of the big three, Roger Federer in Australia. Yusuf, what do you think about that?
It's always nice to see Raj. Always
Awesome.
a pleasure
Awesome
to see
him.
Raj. And what's even nicer? To see Roger Federer on the court playing tennis, showing us those amazing strokes, the beautiful serve. It was an absolute joy to be able to see him. Just watching that practice tiebreak with Casper Ruud, watching that practice exhibition doubles match with Agassi. Roger Federer still can play this game at an extremely high level. I hope he gives us exhibitions, plays something where we get to see more of it. You can't take your eye off the screen when Roger Federer is playing. It's an absolute joy to see him. It's nice that Australia gave him his farewell. He was the king before Novak Djokovic came along. So the fact that he was given that farewell there in Australia. And by the way, we're going to see Rafa before the final. He's going to come too. So I guess a farewell for him as well. But Roger being in town, an absolutely awesome thing they did. Loved it.
I mean, when you're watching him in that tiebreak he played against Casper Ruud, you feel like it's just time travel.
Yeah.
Going back in to see what looked like Prime Raj, because he looked exactly the same. Like he's still fit, he's still in shape, still crushing the forehand, still crushing the backhand, slicing, moving to the net, effortlessly moving. He was gliding on the court. I was like, why? How does he look this good?
Yeah.
And
He looks
yes,
in good shape.
He looked really good. And I know Casper obviously didn't play his best level, but it didn't look like he held much back. And Roger was like, he wanted 7-2, and it made me come out of this tiebreak like, does Roger still got it? Like, can he just show up and like make a quarterfinal? Like, can he just do that without any practice? Like, he looked really, really good. And of course, Casper was really kind in how he played him, but Casper also was crushing the forehand also in some of those rallies, and Roger took it. So, man, that was so cool to see Roger he's a magician with the racket, man. He's so awesome. He has it all. And yeah, I love to see it. And I want to see more of it. Give me more, Harun.
Yeah, give me more. I was like, this guy could be on tour right now. This guy can play on tour right now. Top 10 player. Like, come on, Roger, just work on endurance a bit and play 4 slams. Play 4 slams and you can go deep. I think, by the way, Roger's the 5th favorite to win. Roger. Let's say Roger's the go.
Well, that's. I mean, I love the idea, but it's so disrespectful to everyone else.
Massive overreaction.
He looked good, man.
Yeah, he looked good indeed. He looked good.
That was really fun. We're going to be here after every single round. Let us know what were your biggest upsets. Who do you like looking the best so far out of the big guys? And who do you think is going to win from these spicy second round matchups we're seeing right now? And we'll see you right here after round 2. Subscribe and follow, and we'll see you in a couple days.
Have a good night. Good night. Good night. Very good night.